Yes! Hey guys, Villager Joe, and yes, that's the first time I've beaten a dragon, and so now I get to share with you how to beat a dragon in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey Ninjago. So just so that you're fully aware from the get-go, this isn't probably the best way to defeat the dragon, and it's not going to be the most exact way to beat him, like what weapons and what, charms and all that stuff. This is for anybody who's having trouble defeating the dragon, and it doesn't seem to matter what charms or weapons you use. I actually even used rare weapons with relics on them, and I had epic charms on. But anyways, that being said, let me go ahead and get into this. Whenever I decided to fight him, I decided to actually lure him to an area where there was some elements in the environment that I could use. So this unbreakable rock was something that I knew I could use in my defense. And so anytime he would fly up, raise up into the air, or get ready to throw a massive attack, I would just run to the other side of this rock so that he couldn't hit me. Even if he threw one of his big attacks or did the stomp or the whole field of fire thing, this rock saved me from all of that. Other than that, I did use an all-steel weapon that was honed with the blue ritual oil, or the rare ritual oil, and then I had a cryptokinesis relic put on there that, again, was of rare rarity. It was just blue. And I just kept smacking him with that and running around this rock until eventually I got him to a point where he was low, and I just smashed him. Now, if I were to prepare for him straight off the bat, I would tell you that I would use epic steel, which is the purple steel, to make my shurikens, and I would probably put the ice storm on there because that seems to have an effect of stalling or freezing him. And then I would also use the elemental amplifier so that it builds up the element against him a lot quicker. And then also you can use nunchucks as a shield. I'm just not good with the nunchucks, but they do make a great shield if you can get them to work. But that's something that's recommended as well. Also, I would recommend going in with a hunter's blade, the marksman blade specifically, so it will increase the accuracy and the damage from your shurikens because they're long range, or they're considered long range at least. And then it also will give you an extra bit of health to endure any of his attacks that may hit you out of random. I did munch down on some pumpkin pie as well before I started this, the way I would have the max amount of health for the next 15 minutes. And I also used the large potions to regenerate health or gain extra health once I had been hit by the dragon or any other enemy that decided to get in the way. But yeah, all that being said, just, spin dodge as much as you can around a rock that he can't break. Avoid all of his flying moves. So if you see him go up in the air, just run around the rock because he's about to attack. And then other than that, just keep hitting him when you can, even if it's just one hit every 5 minutes. The match could take forever, but as long as you slowly, little by little, get him, that's what matters, right? It's not about how you get there as long as you get there. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll let you know that I did put damage 3 and durability on my shurikens. But if you do get that extra third slot by using steel and opal, it may bring down your durability a little bit. But the zapping 3 you can add to that, it's going to be totally worth it. Because a lot of times, and you can see it in this fight too, I'm not just fighting the dragon. I'm also fighting other ninjas that are coming out. I'm fighting elemental animals that are coming out, like crabs and bears and things like that. So the zapping 3 actually helps quite a bit in those situations. And unfortunately, I did not have those on my rare weapons at the time. So this second fight that I had with the dragon, I was way more prepared for it, and so it went by a lot quicker. I did use all steel epic shurikens with only epic relics on them. I mostly used the cryptokinesis, although I did have all 4 elements available. I just wasn't ever quick enough to get them to stack and make the bonus combo. That being said, though, like the frenzied attack at the beginning with my hunter's blade, that helped quite a bit. Having the pumpkin pie for sure did definitely help a lot as well. And then having the epic weapons, it seemed to do a lot more damage, and it made the fight a lot quicker. Now with these weapons, I did do the 1 opal epic and then the steel epic. That way I could get an extra room slot for the zapping 3, like I was saying earlier, because that did come in handy. And then damage 3 and durability 3 definitely kicked in as well. But even with these better weapons, I found it a lot easier and a lot safer to, again, just find an environmental rock that's unbreakable to dance around so that he can't hit you with his big attacks or even his long range attacks. But that being said, I hope you found this information useful, and I hope that this helps you defeat the dragon. And in the meantime, don't forget to keep it classy.